Frisco State scout work today?
Yeah, we did a little 20-minute period, some prep work. We'll probably get a few more before we break camp. We got to get a head start on that. They play different schemes than what we do offensively and defensively, so it's very important that we get that work in.
I guess a lot of special teams work. Was that what you would have done yesterday?
Yeah, we combined the two practices. We got rained out yesterday, and we combined the two practices, tried to get all the work we can. We'll get it done by Sunday. We missed out on one period that we'll tag on to the end of our scrimmage on Sunday. So kids came out and got the work done they needed necessary.
Is Trayvon Hughes okay?
He was sent back to have an MRI, and pending those results, see what happened.
What about Gino? Is he?
He'll be fine. He just had a back issue. He should be back in a couple days.
I take it everybody else is fine?
Yeah, everybody's healthy. Just all camp bumps and bruises, no problem.
Doing something on the defensive line. I guess it's a little different with Matt Neeson out, but it looked like at the end you've got guys new to the position.
New to the position, but guys that have played a little bit, and been very pleased with the development of guys like Sota. Been playing extremely well. Gino's steady inside, him and Sky Logan. I've been real pleased with two of the freshmen that were redshirted last year, have taken a big step. Foster Dixson and Hopkins, both those guys have really been coming on of late. So again, an untested group, but I like the talent there. I like the depth there. But again, they got to get out there in the arena and get it done.
How different is the position they're playing this year from nose tackle last year?
For those guys, extremely different because they were usually playing over a guard. Now they're playing over the center in a zero nose position. The ends are playing over the tackles in a head up position. So it's different techniques, everything, and they've been really responsive to the coaching that they're getting, and they're doing a good job.
Talk about the defense near the end of the practice. Talk about their effort today.
I thought the defense came out ready to play today. Offensively, I thought we were a step behind. Again, all camp it's been a little bit of give and take, but defense definitely won the day today.
How's the quarterback battle going?
You know what? All three of them have been shining at different points. And again, it's going to be a long process for us to evaluate that. But again, it's going to come down to who we feel leads the team best and does all the little things, commands the huddle, all those type things. And again, all of them have had great moments. So all in all, I've been very pleased with the quarterback play in general.
Who stood out yesterday in the scrimmage? Every position.
Alvin Jones defensively led the team in tackles, had some explosive hits. Even though Aaron got minimal work when he was in there, I thought he was outstanding. Cole Freitag's had an unbelievable camp. As I mentioned, both quarterbacks that had opportunities to have a 2-minute drill, Greenlee and Kavika, took the team down. I've been very pleased with the play of Colby McGarry, a freshman safety. He's been outstanding. He's the guy that's going to play for us this year. And as I mentioned, Michael Sota, he had an interception return for 30 yards, and he also had 4 tackles to lead the defensive line. So those guys stood out the most. Offensively, I'm continue to be impressed with the freshman running back, Quadres Wadley. He's making plays every day, and he's a guy that, we got to keep evaluating to see if he's got the talent to be on the field this year.
Did he kind of stand out yesterday?
Yeah, he stood out every time he's touched the ball. So he kind of reminds me of what Aaron Jones was as a freshman, kind of an undersized, slightly built, but he's got talent, so can't ignore that. What's that?
Can you talk about Nick Usher and how he's just
Nick is progressing well. He's an outside linebacker now. He was a defensive end, probably an undersized defensive end, but he's got the size and the ability to play outside linebacker. But it is a transition. He's working hard at it. He's one of our team captains. He's one of the hardest workers we got out here. So I think by the time the season rolls around, Nick's going to be ready to roll.
It seems like he and Alvin Jones seem to be pretty close. Are they working well together, you would say?
Yeah, I mean, they're team captains, they're team players, and you see their energy, you see them coaching up the younger guys. They're a product of the program. They've grown up in it. They understand what it takes to be in this program, and I couldn't have 2 better guys leading our team on defense than Nick Usher and Alvin Jones.
Who are the captains?
Nick Usher, Alvin Jones, Jerome Daniels, Aaron Jones, and on special teams, Jay Maddox. All well-deserved captains.
Well, I guess first of all, you're the old man on the line. Do you feel that way now?
Definitely. Every practice I'm extremely sore, but you just got to bring it each day of practice and help the young guys learn, get better at their technique.
So you've got to wear 67 the rest of the year, right?
Well, I hope not. This jersey stinks.
I guess you got flanked by a couple of new guys who haven't played in before. Does that put some leadership on you?
I mean, it does, yeah. I mean, I got to lead by example, and if they don't know what they're doing, I let them know. But really, they're handling it pretty good for never playing before. Soda and Foster are doing good, and then Mad Dog went out with heat illness, but, he was really kicking butt when he was in there.
I guess you haven't been there. How different is your position this year and what you were doing last year? Is it that different at all?
Not at all. We played zero technique last year, and the run technique that we play is exactly the same. We read our block, so it's not any different.
Are you the only guy on the team that can say that nothing's different on the defense?
Probably not.
Look, what other positions?
I mean, the
same?
whole D-line is basically the same. It's not like they've never played, the technique before. I mean, last year we were reading blocks, and, it's just different alignments.
What do you think of the new defense as a whole?
I like it. It's really easy to learn. It helps you play faster. And there's a lot more stunts going into it, allowing the nose and the ends to get some pass rush.
How exciting is it? How different is it running out there with the ones?
Oh, it's great. I'm just trying to get my opportunity. Mad Dog went out with his conditioning and stuff, so I had to step up, do whatever I could to help my team out.
How different is what you're doing now from what you were doing a year ago?
Well, a year ago, I wasn't really playing. I got hurt early in camp. I was on the bike the whole time. I didn't get a lot of reps. I redshirted scout team. And then spring ball is when I started to pick it up a little bit, started getting with the program.
I guess, were you supposed to be a tackle last year if you'd been healthy on the scout team? Or would you have been an end?
No, and I would have been an end, yeah.
So you're kind of the first group recruited to that position?
Yes, sir.
How's the whole learning process coming?
Oh, it's great. I played in my 2 years in high school. I came here, learned my new techniques. We changed from a new defense, so we're learning our new defense right now. We're getting our footwork right, getting our conditioning right, trying to get our W's.
Do you have a feel for how different the end position is this year to what it was last year?
Well, yeah, last year it was more we went outside the tackle and made plays. This year we're trying to open it up for the linebackers, for them to make plays and for us to make plays, getting contact with the tackles, reaching blocks, doing all the good stuff.
I guess when camp started, were you third team?
Yes, sir. I was 13.
How's it feel being first team now?
It feels great. I was just looking for my opportunity and kept working every day, learning the plays, working on my technique, my hands, my feet, my hips, and it all worked out for me.
You surprised?
Not at all, sir. I knew I was going to get to the top one of these days.